So I tried this last week. I didn't upload the recording because the whole thing got borked due to my Windows crashing, which is really cool, by the way. I really like that happened to me. So now I'm here again to try again, and you know what? It's okay because I didn't get past Alice the last attempt, and it's alright because now I'm gonna get past Cherno. I stopped early because I died to Cherno, and I realized that if I'm dying to Cherno, it probably means I'm either, it's either my first attempt of the day, or something happened and it made me irritated, and now I'm playing bad. So, I'm trying not to do that. That's all. So let's get right into it. Yeah, you gotta be skip the babooey. Alright, I got it. So anyway, chat, I definitely had something I wanted to talk about, and this happens all the goddamn time when I hit the start stream button. When I hit the start stream button, I cannot remember. I can barely remember what it is I'm trying to say right now. You see the problem here? This is the hassle. Can't get over that those are Kodama, or supposed to be Kodama. That's ridiculous. No one would ever think that. What have I done? Oh, you know what? Actually, chat, you know what I saw? Apparently there's a Made in Abyss game coming out, I think it was November. Apparently there's a game based on Made in Abyss coming out in like early November. Now, I know what Made in Abyss is, but I've never watched the whole thing. See, I watched the first half of it before they jumped into the hole, and I saw one creature. So I know that Made in Abyss is kind of horrific, and so I watched the first like half of it, and I was like, all right, it's kind of weird, more than anything. And then they got into the hole, and the chick was, and they heard somebody crying for help. They're like, oh shit, we gotta go help them. And then, I forget who it was, but they're like, no, you can't help them. That's a corpse whaler. That's a corpse whaler. And they're like, what's a corpse whaler? Oh, they're these horrific creatures that make the sound of people who are in desperate need of his help to lure unsuspecting adventurers over, and then it eats them. And I was like, what kind of fucking horrifying creature is that? It mimics the sounds of dying humans to attract attention. What kind of monster do you have to be to create that kind of creature? What? That hit me? How did that hit me? Cherno! That'll do it. Alright. Yeah, Cherno. Alright. Yeah. No, but Made in Abyss, the way it starts, it's just about this girl who, like, wants to be like her mom who went to explore the abyss, and she finds this robot boy, and then she's like, I really want to go explore the abyss, and they finally go in the abyss, and, like, that's the first thing they encounter. Bro, why would you ever want to go down there? There's just no way you'd ever want to go down there. No, thank you. You're telling me you knew about that creature's existence and you still willingly went down there? That's fucked. So yeah, Made in Abyss, there's second season's currently airing. There's like 3 movies, but I think 2 of them are recaps. I've been meaning to watch it for some time because I have a friend who really recommended it. But for some reason, I watched the entire first half before it actually got to the content, and then I just stopped watching the content. I have no idea why. Oh. It's not that big a deal. There we go. But yeah, no, I just saw a game, and apparently the game is going... I don't know exactly what the game is. The only thing I know about the game is that apparently it's going to follow, like, the manga story, and it's also going to have its own original story, but I don't really know what that story entails, because, again, I didn't actually get to watch... I didn't get to watch the important part. I probably will watch the anime eventually. Ooh. Maybe when Season 2 finishes, or gets close to finishing, so I can do that. Kind of kill two birds, one stone. I am waiting for Devils a Part-Timer Season 2 to finish up as well. That's not good. I messed up how I wanted to do this. Oh, I messed it up big time. Okay. Saved it. Saved it at least. But I definitely messed up how I wanted to do that. Well, I watched Girls Last Tour as well. That was one of those shows that I did enjoy watching, but by the end of it, I was definitely like, oh. It's not a... Like, I don't really understand the best way to describe it, but after watching Girls Last Tour, I was like, oh, maybe it would have been better if I didn't watch that. I'm not saying it was bad, but I am saying that maybe I would have been better off if I had never experienced it. That's all. If you've seen that show yourself, you probably know what I'm talking about. Maybe. Again, not a bad show by any means, but one of those shows that's kind of just like, holy fuck, dude. But Made in Abyss, I know, I hear it's great. I gotta figure out which movie I'm supposed to watch as well, because there's like 3 of them, and 2 of them are recaps or some shit like that. Oh. Take advantage of everything you can. This is the 3rd movie. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out eventually. I've had a passing interest in it for a long while now. Just never got around to seeing it through, because, whoa. One reason or another. For one reason or another, I just, never got around to it. Bunny Girl Senpai? That one's pretty good. I like that one. Whoa. You gotta watch the movie as well. The movie is part of the movie's part of the canon. It's not its like own standalone thing, which is usually the case for animated movies. Nice. Okay. But yeah, Girls Last Tour is good. It's got a great OST to it as well. I really like the music. The thing about the show is that it is rather depressing. It's pretty depressing all around. Like, it's about these girls who just, like, traverse this, like, wasteland of sorts. But there's not really any explanation as to what caused the wasteland to be as it is. So you're just experiencing these, you're just kind of experiencing this, this adventure through, what do you call it? A desolate landscape from these 2 characters who are kind of squishy. Not even kind of, they are squishy. Especially the blonde one. Her face is like mochi. Also, the opening and endings are fantastic. They're good songs, and they have fun dance numbers. Yeah. Fun dance numbers are always great. Alright. Remember how to do this? I knew that would happen. 2 hits is fine. That was close. Okay. There she is, Long Chirno. Alright. You know, I watched a bunch of stuff randomly last season, just on and off. It was kind of taxing. And then this new season, I don't know if anything, I actually don't know what anything this new season is really, how it is. The only one I know I want to watch for sure is season 2 of Devil's a Part-Timer, because I like the original a lot. But I have no idea what's good this current season, and I will probably look into that once the season's all said and done. But right now I'm not really particularly interested in watching things as they air, just because I just did a season of that with like 6 different shows, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Some of them I started when they were already well underway as well, so I did at least get to catch up. But some of them I started right away. I was just kind of like, oh fuck, man, how am I gonna do this? Whoa. Alright. 1 hit is salvageable. Okay. Perfectly fine. Nice. Okay. Next season. The fall season will start in like October. You still got a few months. Ooh. You know, it's interesting that Dungeon Meishi's being animated by Trigger, because Studio Trigger is a studio that I kind of associate with action. I wouldn't say Dungeon Meishi doesn't have action, because again, I haven't read too much of it. But the primary focus of the show is like cooking, so it's just like, I don't know. I guess that's weird to me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Panty and Stocking featuring Garter Belt is also getting a 2nd season finally. That got announced at an anime expo like a month or something ago, yeah? I don't know if they got a date for that. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Woo! That was close. So this hallway sucks because I always I always get hit in it, and it's the one before Alice. Every fucking time I get hit in this hallway. And it's usually caused by that fairy. Well, that's a new one. All right. every time it's Alice, dude. I don't know why I can't kill her consistently anymore. I get so scared of her shit. Alright. Pain. It's all pain! Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's fine. What was I saying? I don't think there's anything else. I'm pretty sure Goblin Slayer is getting another season soon as well. I mean, there's Overlord Season 4, but I'll be really, I haven't any interest in watching that currently. 18.5 got its Steam page. Yeah, I got an animated trailer or something. Or I got a trailer earlier today, didn't it? Something like that. Comes out at the end of the week. So I didn't watch the new trailer or the preview. What, anyone want to fill me in? Fill me in on the details. Marisa's got her 18 model. That's not surprising. Marisa's new bomb move. Dun 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 dun. There you go. You make an explosion on the screen to kill enemies and collect more dollar. I mean, can't you do that in like the base game as well? Doesn't showcase any interesting patterns, but it reveals some cards and title music. Oh, title music. Is it good? I assume it's good. The only Touhou title theme I don't really like that much is Touhou 14's. It's not even really because it's a bad track. I just think it doesn't sound like a title theme at all. It doesn't sound like a title theme to me. That's all. Stupid bird skull. As a spin-off game, it's not like I expected too much new. I still, you know, I'm still holding out a little hope that maybe there's a new character. There doesn't have to be, but it'd be nice if there was. It's mostly just, obviously, new music and new music and new cards. More than anything, we already know about the cards. I mean, new music is obviously a given. If you go too high, you get hit by a bird. Very strange. Goodbye, frog. Whoa, he made it. Now that's level design. Whoa, close. Okay. Level design puts that frog in the perfect spot to not die. Okay. Gameplay set it on a special shot since the main shot appears super weak. No, sorry, bro. That's just Marisa nowadays. Oh, no. Oh, no. He said it. He said what not should be said. That's unfortunate. It's true. Marisa used to be the character who sacrificed range for speed and power. That was her gimmick. But for some reason, Zun took away her advantages, but kept her disadvantages. I don't know why. She's still fast, but she's no longer powerful. Poopy range. Marisa went from, oh, I wanna hit things hard to, I guess I'll challenge run myself. Nothing feels worse than when you're downgraded to the challenge run character. The wave system? The wave system? What do you mean wave system? You mean like hand waving? Like, hey guys? Or you mean like, what does that mean? What did Vince mean by this? The waves are timed and you get to shop after timer runs. Oh, you mean enemy waves. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Ho ho. Man, I love the hitbox on the whip. It's quite generous. Ow. It's okay, I can heal it off. Marisa was given her own game so she can, you know... The only way people are going to play Marisa nowadays is if she's the only character in the game. And that's why 18.5 stars Marisa. Woo! I messed that up. Is there health here? There is at least one more health, but... I gotta be careful when getting it. Just fly, damn it. Marisa had otter bombs in 17, which made her Master Spark pretty good. I dare say it was as good as EOSD Master Spark. There we go. Clean 50% return. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Oh, Marisa is at every game. Oh my god! I'm not dead. I was just trying to crouch. Well, I've now encountered a problem. Alright, no big deal. I just have to perfect Sakuya. You went so far away! Oh, that wasn't part of the plan at all. You're supposed to get stuck on the balcony. You're not supposed to go all the way over there. Alright. What a shame. Ah! The urge to move fast went down so far. Ow. It's alright. Just gotta slow my roll. Slow your roll, damn it. Game comes out in a week. Yeah, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna play it when it comes out. Probably, I'm gonna play it on Monday. It might come out earlier than that. I'm not really sure, though. But I plan to play it on Monday. The translation won't be done, most likely. The translation will take a little bit. I imagine it won't take as long as the 17.5. The main thing about 17.5 that made the translation take so much time was that it was a whole new engine they had to, you know, it was a new engine they had to decipher to include the translations for it. But I'm assuming, like, all the Touhou games are effectively the same engine. I'm not really sure about this kind of thing, though. So they know how to at least get things into it. Alright. Skip. 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 You know, that's really not good. Yeah. Can still lose. Can still lose. Okay. Bad. It's bad. There also might not be that much text to begin with. Which, actually, now that I think about it, that's not true either. The big thing about a lack of translation, I completely forgot about it. It's the card effects. Chad, I have no idea what card effects, what cards are going to be able to do. All the cards have text, yeah, and I can't read it, so I don't know what any of the new cards do. So I guess I'm just going to pick the ones with the funniest pictures. Oh boy. Two, three. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna pick a card and it's gonna give me some crazy You know what'd be funny? If Zoom made a card that just explodes you. He just makes a card called Baka Gaijin. What it does is if you buy it and use it, it makes you lose a life. And the card text just says, Lamau, you can't read this card. That's what it says. The picture on the card is shit. I don't know. Just punish the player for not being able to read Japanese. Oh. You know, I'm surprised I've never seen an indie game do that before. It would be obnoxious for sure, but I think it'd be funny if you just had a random card that with an untranslated text that its whole purpose is just to catch people who can't understand the language and, you know, do a little bit of trolling. No, you can't make it too obvious, right? You can't make it too obvious with a meme picture. Like, you know, a Mystery Dungeon, chat? In Mystery Dungeon, there's a few items. In Explorers of the Sky, there's a few items that have slight typos in their names that have different effects. So there's like an Oran berry, which when you eat it, it does like 10 damage to you. It's Oran, but it's spelled with an E instead of an A. There's Reviser seeds as well. A Reviser seed is a Reviver seed that doesn't actually work. It revives you, and then the game's like, wait a minute, that didn't say reviver, it said reviser, and then your Pokemon faints from laughter because it was so fucking funny. It was so funny that you used the incorrect spelling. With instead of a V, it's an S, and you just faint from laughter. There's another item. It's called a Mix Elixir, and what it does is I forget what it does actually, but I remember it only affects one Pokemon in the entire game. It only has an effect on Linoone. Why Linoone? I don't know. I have no idea. But it only works. The effect of the Mix Elixir only activates if it's if Linoone ingests it. Man, I hate going downstairs in this game. All right, let's not get royally fucked by that axe again. I really goofed this lobby last time. Alright. If I die to Alice again, I need to practice. Fuck, she did it again. Alright, it's fine. Salvaged! The Japanese spelling of Linoone is similar to the misspelling of the item. Oh, that would explain it. Because to me, it made no sense as to why it only worked on Linoone. I was like, what? That's so random. I've started to have negative opinions of this stage. Not because it's a bad stage, but because I'm a bad player. Alright. Ah, there's food. That was so close. Okay. Food. Woo! It's not just... Woo! Bro. Whoa! Alright. Okay, new theory. Just jump down the middle hole next time. Alright. Okay. I got it. It's revolutionary new tech. You know, the worst part is I have no practical application or experience in the next stages. And I can guarantee you that I am going to die on Patchouli. I don't want to die on Patchouli, but I am going to die on Patchouli. Don't hit me. Alright. Interesting thing about 18.5 cards is some can allegedly be bought multiple times to stack their effects. You couldn't, oh yeah, you couldn't do that in a... You couldn't do that in 18, huh? 18 was you buy a card and that's the only one in circulation. Whoa. Alright. Maybe for the first time in my life, I won't take damage in this hall. Don't do it. Not again. What the f- Yikes. I don't know what happened. I tried to do the jump. I tried to do the jump hit on the doll twice, and I did it too close to the ground, and then somehow I started flying and shooting talismans at her. And somehow that attempt didn't get hit after that at all. Not even once. Alright. Sure. No reason to do anything dumb here. Now, this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But it's not like I wasn't prepared for this. I'm gonna need a lot of Marisa, and I'm gonna need a lot of. I need a lot of sub weapon for this one. It's the most effective way to deal with Suica. Okay. Okay. The next variant of this room is the worst one, because it's 3 Wolfmen. Yes. Told you I need a lot of energy. Okay. Oh! Ah, I ran out of energy. It becomes a lot more difficult when you're trying really hard not to get hit. Okay. It doesn't even hit things in the air! What were they thinking? Why would you make an ability like that? Can Suica do anything? What is she even good for? Wrong button. Alright. Oh. Could I do this? There's such a good chance I die here. Okay. Alright. This stage is an accident waiting to happen. Whoa, okay. He blocked it. Motherfucker blocked it. Almost punished me. That safe spot by the door I used in Patchy's fight is consistent, yes. A version of also exists in the extra version. The way you do it is you hug the top corner of the door frame and then you press down, and that'll dodge the version in the main game. For the extra version, you just hug the door frame corner and you're good. It takes even less work. The problem with Patchouli isn't her spell card, it's the attacks before it, because she punishes greed like no other. Because her attacks do so much, and then the books themselves do a little bit, but that adds up when you die 4 hits. She is quite frail, though. I hate this room. Have I thought of speedrunning this game? Yes, I have actually. Will I ever? I don't know. Right now I'm focused on the shit I'm doing right here. Wow. That was a perfect stage 7. No damage. Now, how does this go again? Give me a second. Okay, I think I remember. And that's it. Damn it. Fuck. I goofed it. I wish I could retry the boss there. I've done it. I know how to do that. I know how to do that fight properly, but I completely forgot, and then I got hit by the opening attack, which fucked it all up. Had to go behind her. Remember. Throw Chirno, go behind her. Go behind her. And she should form a V. I shouldn't be... Basically, I take her in a loop, and I end up in front of the door again. And I dodge like that, and I do like... Okay. Alright. Well, that sucks. But you know what? That's not unexpected. Because... normally, when I get there, it's not an issue. Because I have nothing to lose. But suddenly, I had a lot to lose. And then I got hit immediately, and the whole thing went to shit. If you get that fight... If you can get that fight to go properly, then you can perfect her in 3 cycles. Which I did when I played it. It's just, you know, if she doesn't give you, if you don't get her in the right loop, then life is cruel. I should have set my lives higher, because I would have liked to practice that. But I don't want to play the entire stage 7 for practice. Because I know I can do it. I was more worried about Patchy being an absolute flop, but Patchy went really well. Okay. Okay. Alright. Bring it on! Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't get her up there. Yeah. Okay. I thought our timer had exhausted before the third one there. That's fine. Alright. Shot. I forgot what I was gonna say. You know, when I finally got past stage 4, I was kind of in the, oh shit. I'm playing the game for realio this time. But now I'm back here at stage 1. And you know what happens in stage 1? You ramble and then you get distracted and then it all falls apart. And you're like, wow, man, why can't I just get a run that far anymore? Well, there's a very obvious reason. But you gotta understand, I can't sit here and take stage 1 seriously. It's stage 1. Come on, man. Every screen in the game can kill you in a matter of seconds. Welcome to hard mode, bitch. You see it all the time, yeah. It's just so easy to get distracted in earlier parts of a run because you've done it so many times and you don't think it's that bad, and then you fuck up somewhere and you're like, oh well, I guess I'm restarting again. But every game has that point in it. I'm just going over it. Every game has that point in it where you realize, like, you know that you know the run is on, like the run is real. Alright, I have no idea how I dodged that, but alright. No idea how I dodged that. I was just like, you know, I was stuck. I wanted the greed. I wanted to hit her. She died, and then I somehow managed to slide under all of it. I'll take it. So chat, what am I doing? What have I been doing? Not much, really. I started watching Lucky Star again. And by started, I mean like a week ago. So, you know, I have like 2 episodes left. That's one of those shows that it's like, it's a classic. It's definitely a classic. But it's hard to explain to anyone because, well, if you've seen Lucky Star, you know what I mean. It's a bit of a weird one. It's like a weeb measuring stick. You know what's funny? Every time I watch it, I pick up a new reference. Also, I watch it dubbed, if you didn't know. I actually watch Lucky Star dubbed. I think the dub is fine. It's a little, you know, it's a little... Honestly, I'd argue it's more weeby that I watch it dubbed. But it was one of those shows I watched way back when. And I watched it dubbed. And now, like, the sub, I can watch the sub, but I like the dub. I have a soft spot for the dub, even though, like, every single voice character that isn't a main character is not good. You know where the budget went. Yep. Nothing I can't come back from. He. Hmm? Hmm? Okay. Goodbye. Bye, music. It's gone. Where did it go? It's kind of freaky. Chat, this happens in those... This is the kind of thing that happens in those scary stories on the internet. You know. Don't tell me Rainbow's gonna start bleeding. That'd be kind of bad. What is this? What happened? Why did my music just leave? Is it gonna come back for Sakuya? It's back. I got so fucked up from the last fight that I couldn't remember what I had to do here. Bleh. Bleh. How weird. Oh, here's something I can talk about. Chat, I saw, I've been watching Viddy play Live Alive. I apologize for anyone who wanted to watch me play that. But I looked at it and I guess I wasn't, you know, I wasn't as up for it as I thought I was going to be. But I've been enjoying it, watching Vinny play it. Some of the voice acting is pretty, yeah. But some of it isn't bad. Some of it really isn't bad. Like, I don't mind most of it, right? You can just do this. Vinny has done the Wild West chapter, the Distant Future chapter, and Imperial China chapter. But I've been enjoying watching him play that. And I've heard the mix of Megalomania. Well, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I feel like they made it way too modern. You know what I mean? Kind of a shit spawn dude. It's too modern for my tastes. Like, the original I think is better because the original is, you know, it's a track. But then the new one is like, yeah, it's the same beat, but we added like EDM and dub to it, and it's like, what are you doing? Could you imagine if Vinny put on the Japanese voices? Vinny will only put on Japanese voices if there is literally no option. But Vinny doesn't play games where there is... Vinny doesn't play games where there is no option. So, you know? Watching Vinny play anime games is always funny to me. He's so... I don't want to say out of touch necessarily, but you can tell that those that world is so like not his forte. You can just tell, which kind of makes it funny whenever he has to engage in anything related to it. His chat wants him to play Touhou. I don't think he ever will. I don't think Vinny will ever play the Touhou. Vinny watches an anime, yeah. He watched Akira. I wish Alice was going like that like a week ago. He did Touhou fan games that one time. He did, yeah. He did. Actually, that reminds me, I've mentioned this before, but there was one, it was like a grab bag gamble or getting weird with it, or I don't remember what the segment was. It was years ago. Absolute years ago at this point. But the name of the game was Flandre Scarlet versus Chef Gordon Ramsay. That was a game he had in one of his collections. But it didn't work. Ow! It didn't work, so he could not play it. No one has ever been able to find that game. It wasn't part of his Touhou collection. I know that much. It was part of a random assortment of games, and it just didn't load up, and so he didn't play it. It is lost media. The forbidden Touhou game. Ow. Get up here, skeleton warrior. Face me in battle. Who would win? Oh, I have an idea. Well, Gordon Ramsay would shout that Flandre's food is raw, and then Flandre would say something along the lines of, like, no shit, Doc. And then Gordon Ramsay would cook her... Whoa. Gordon Ramsay would then cook her an amazing meal, and then Gordon Ramsay and Flandre Scarlet become friends. Or Ramsay just gets pulped. You know, one of the two. It could really be any of those two outcomes. We can't know for sure until it happens. But yeah, no, that's a name that I've had sitting in the memory banks for years. Because no one's ever been able to find that game. But I'm so curious. What could that game possibly be, right? What am I? An idiot sandwich. Okay. Flandre can't cook. Or maybe Flandre can cook. Just because you have all your meals prepared for you doesn't mean you can't cook. A Touhou cooking sorter. Man, sometimes I think that I do the sorter too frequently. And then you... Oh no, we got a problem. And then you guys go and suggest new shit. It's not my fault anymore. This is great. I got 1.5 refund. Yikes. Alright. There's not a lot of... See, there's a lot of Touhou characters, and there's only so much we know about their abilities in terms of cooking. Now, we know that Marisa likes to cook with mushrooms and shit. I don't think she's a bad cook, mind you, but I don't like mushrooms. Reimu's a good cook. She provides banquets. Sakuya's a phenomenal cook. Tenchi is not a good cook. At all. According to Hina, Jun is a good cook. But why bother cooking when you can just have other people buy your food for you? That's the Jun specialty. I might go for a no-hit run for this game. But I think I might do it on a lower difficulty. Just so it makes the bosses not take as long, so... You know, a little more room for error. That's all. Also, the first time I do it, I'd be doing it on a stage-by-stage basis, not a whole game run, because a whole game run no-hit, that's fucking insane. I mean, I'm effectively playing the game with only 4 HP. So there's that. I actually want the Wolfman dead here. Woo! Because the Wolfman is scarier. There we go. Wolfman's scarier than the Minotaur. Minotaur is very easy to manipulate. Alright. Ig. Rumi doesn't need to cook. No. No, just give her a cabbage. Good start. Oh. Gah! Flappy whip. The further in you go without failure for that kind of run, the more stressful it gets. And even though you're originally confident you can pull something off, that when you get right up in there, when you get right up at the end of it, you start forgetting basic shit. I know how to fight Sakuya. On stage 7, I got there. I did not remember how to fight Sakuya. I choked it so hard when I got there because I just couldn't remember what I was supposed to do. It's so easy to psych yourself out. I imagine it's the same for like LNNs, where it's just like... You're playing and you're doing fine. You've practiced every stage. You're able to finish every stage without getting hit, and then you have to do it all in a row. And you get to like stage 5 and you're like, wait a minute, this is like really close, isn't it? And then you start just like, how do I do this again? And then you just shit the bed. Every fucking time, dude. Every time. I practice this. I know how to do it. I know I can do it. Then do it. Sad cat. Trigger the sad cat picture. I can't do it. Full clear in rhythm games? Yep. Same way. I am the same way. In rhythm games, if I notice the combo, I start to panic. And I'm like, oh gee, I sure hope I don't fuck this up somehow. And I'm playing Project Diva and I see one safe note and I'm just like, ah. That's it. That's it, that's the end of my life. Listen, I'm sure if you succeed, that's like, I understand. Succeeding in that kind of challenge is like busting 3 nuts. I understand. But it's really fucking hard. Uh-oh. This enemy right here is a bit of a problem. Not so much because of the stage one, but because of the boss one. Alright. There's just no way to keep your nerves under lock. You see it all the time in speedruns too. Even the most composed human beings, once they're aware of the situation they're in, they will start to, you know, they will quote unquote start to choke. Mario 64 is a good example. In Mario 64, in order to finish the game, you have to, you know, you just gotta throw Bowser 3 times, which... runners are really good at that. They're really good at throwing Bowser. Except when they're on world record pace, an hour and 37 minutes into a run, and they have to throw Bowser 3 times. Well, when you get to that point, it's not surprising that you just forget how to throw Bowser. You just forget. I would forget. Something you practice for literal hours upon hours, and you finally get to the point in question where you can utilize that practice. However, the circumstances have significantly changed from booting up the practice emulator to, oh, I'm playing this in a real run, and I'm here in the circumstances of the real run. It's like, yes, how do I not fuck this up? Oh, I don't like this guy's position. I knew he'd fall. Come on. That should be at full health at least. Alright. Dude, I get worst case scenarios popping up in my head after the fact as well. Like, wow, that was fun, but what if it went like this and it failed? I'll be like, what wasn't even the point of thinking like that? But I can't help but linger on what could have went wrong in a situation where nothing went wrong. I am so greedy. Oh, okay. Like, even something as simple as, like, get a 3-game win streak, right? You get 1 game win, you're like, oh, neat. You get 2, and you're like, wait a minute, that's that's 1 below 3. And then you start, like, you know, you start getting sweaty. You start really trying, but you feel like you try harder, but when you try harder, you just make a lot of stupid mistakes, and then suddenly you lose, and you're just like, I will never try ever again in my life. And then you go back to playing, and then you get 1 win, and you're like, oh, that's neat. Then you get 2 wins, you're like, wait a minute, is it time? You know what I mean? Today on Relatable Streamer. Alright, I've determined that Suica's actually pretty good at dealing with those knights. I found a purpose. Found a purpose for her. I did this last time without getting hit once, and then Sakuya was such a bad fight that it was embarrassing. Oh. Okay. Don't get hit by the bone, man. Okay. I have a bone to pick with you! Like, isn't there a Fall Guys achievement that's just like win 5 times in a row? That seems really hard to do. But like, winning once is fine. You know, you win, great. But then turning it into a win streak, the higher the win streak gets, the more nervous you get. There we go. You gotta be careful that you don't take the certain aspects of a game too seriously, though. That's for sure. It can be dangerous. Speedrunning your favorite game is a good way to get into speedrunning, from what I'm told. Like, you hear that a lot. Like, if you don't know where to start speedrunning, just pick your favorite game and do that. But the dangerous thing about that is, once you start speedrunning a game, it is quite hard to enjoy it casually again. I don't really want to mess with that. Rain fire! Rain fire! Set fire to the rain! Well, it makes sense in one degree. Like, you know, if you're gonna dedicate a lot of time into a game to speedrun it, you might as well pick a game you enjoy, right? But again, the flip side of that is that if you pick a game you enjoy, it becomes hard to enjoy it after you put so much time into it. And you know, you put enough time into it that you want to scream whenever things don't go right. Cool. Okay. That's not good. Uh-oh. I don't want to jump. I don't want to jump. There's one more dumb fairy up here. Oh, shit. This is not good health. Crispy! I fear this guy. Yeah, skeleton warrior my ass. Can I do this? I don't think I can do this. Well, I forgot what buttons do what. Holy shit. Okay. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. Hold on. You know what? I've gotten this far. I might as well practice the next stage. See, that's the loop I'm talking about. I ended up having to do it on the right side, and I am not familiar with that. So I tried to pause buffer there, and it worked, but the momentum swing still happened, and I moved directly into a sword. Fuck. What a pain. What a pain, what a pain. I'm already here. I wanna at least take a practice round of this. Because I know how to fight all of the bosses involved in this gauntlet, except for Sakuya. Sakuya 2 is a little rough. But I know what I have to do to beat the other bosses, at least. But they're much like Sakuya in that if I fuck up the movement, then I don't know how to fix it. I have never seen a pattern that bad before. I don't know how I even got her to move like that. Wow. That's a first. Honestly, that's a first. Whoops. Try again. Now that I think about it, without souls and not getting hit, I won't have anything to fight the final version with cheer note assistance, which means it's gonna take a while. This is the one I don't know how to fight. See what I mean? What the hell do you do about that? I ain't got a clue. I fucked up what I had to do. I fucked it up again. Let me run it back. Let me get some practice on the last stage. Especially Sakuya. Gotta practice. I want to save my cheer bows to get through that fast. All right. Okay. Those are some really bad spots you're going to, Remy. Like, incredibly fucking bad. Oh my god. I don't get lasers, dude. I don't understand them. Sometimes they hit me when they should, and sometimes they hit me when they shouldn't. I need a better understanding of those lasers. How did that hit me? How did that hit me? Alright, I need a better strategy for this to consistently dodge this shit. I did that again. I don't know why I keep doing that. I know how that goes, but I keep jumping right into it. I can't be getting here in a real run with gameplay like that. It's not gonna work. Gonna hit me. Oh, let's go to 20 lives so I don't have to do all that over again. Yes. Crank. All right. I can't do it. The hardest part of that fight is the laser attacks. I don't know how that got dodged. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Can't run away, alright. I'm just trying to short hop for fuck's sakes. Ba 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 ba. Okay, I have a method of attack now. Whoops. Whoa. Why didn't it fly? Now, if I could just do it all on one life. Okay. Solved. Okay. Son of a bitch. What? Okay, alright. That's enough for now, I suppose. Ay. Yeah. Alright. I know what I must do. I know what I have to do. But it's hard. It's hard. Because the laser... Okay, so here's how the hitbox works in the game. Reimu's hitbox is pretty consistent throughout her whole body. However, it changes when you're flying and sliding. So when you're flying, your hitbox shrinks to, like, your stomach. But I guess sometimes you get hit in the head when you crouch, and you get hit in the ribbon, and that counts as a hitbox. I don't really know either. But, you know, the idea is you want to try and fly. I try to do a little small fly to get parallel to her, but not directly parallel to her. But then the game either doesn't let me fly or it full jumps into the laser. So I'm forced into a situation where I have to attempt to crouch, and then the crouch doesn't work because, well, you get hit instantly by that. And honestly, when it comes to the final attack, the pattern's the same. You just have to remember the distance at which you can stand to dodge it. And unfortunately, I can never remember what that looks like based on her position. I just guess. And sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't help that the lasers kill you in 2 hits either. That's not good. But yeah, the biggest issue in that fight is the second and final attacks. But everything before it isn't so bad. I figured out how to fight the Sakuya bit prior, which is nice. That's not too bad anymore. So now the main issue is just getting through Remi relatively unscathed. It essentially needs to be a perfect fight, which I can do, but it's really hard. Pain. Collection. Character. Spaghetti Fiend. This one. What a bastard. Alright. I'm done that for now, though. I got my practice, and I'll give it a shot next time. Some other time in the future. But, a new personal best. I got to Sakuya. And Sakuya, I got through the whole stage without getting hit, and then Sakuya royally fucked me. So, right now the main issues are Sakuya boss fight, which is a bit of a problem. Because even though I know how to fight her, if it doesn't go exactly the way I need it to, I don't think it's possible for me to win. And then Remy, because Remy is another similar boat. I know when to throw my cheer nose. I know how to dodge her attacks, but it just feels so touchy sometimes dodging the lasers. And as I said, like, the laser just kind of kills you dead in 2 hits if you accidentally touch it. I had a similar problem with Flandre. Flandre, like, the lasers hitbox, it's not that great, I suppose. Like, some of the lasers happen instantly and other ones happen after the fact, but sometimes the laser hitbox isn't gone when the other ones are disappearing. I got hit by Flandre before like that. I jumped down to deal with the next wave, and I fell onto an active hitbox, and I was very confused because I didn't think that would be there. Oh well. At the very least, stage 8 is very easy to practice because there's no stage. Everything else I'm pretty confident in, but also when I reach that point, I'm just gonna completely shit the bed anyway because, I'm there on pace, and it's like, well, okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, so I'll try again in the future, Chot, and maybe I'll do better. First time I got gatekept by Alice, and this time I beat her ass pretty consistently. The lasers have always been a bit on the weird side. There's really not much about this game that's been changed from the Steam port. The lasers have always been an issue. It's similar in the second one as well, but there's less lasers in general in that game. But Remy and Flan's lasers are very strange because, as you can see, sometimes you try to crouch them and they touch Reimu's like bow and they hit you anyway, even though that's not really supposed to be a hitbox. Or sometimes they just go through you when they shouldn't, or they hit you. The weirdest ones are when they hit you with a delay. Like, you're in the laser hitbox and you're okay for a few frames, and then the game's like, oh shit, nope, and then you get hit. So they're really obnoxious because not only are they strong, but they're kind of hard to figure out because I don't really even understand how they work hitbox-wise relative to your character or even their own height. Either way, at least that's like the only real lasers in the game, but yeah, easily the hardest attack to consistently dodge, because even if you know how the laser is going to go, it just kind of hits you sometimes.